We have confirmed there has been a shooting at Fairlane Mall, and just moments ago we've confirmed 2 people are dead. A third is in the hospital. Our Terrell Bailey is there. He's been talking to shoppers there on scene. We're going to go right out to him live. Terrell, this understandably has many people concerned. We know the mall is shut down for this investigation. What have you gathered there on scene so far?
So many concerns coming from Fairlane Mall right now. Obviously, you can see we still have a very active scene. Michigan State Police actively out here investigating the situation. You can also see the crime scene tape surrounding that door. So like you mentioned, Rochelle, I've been out here talking to different families and things of that nature. I talked to one business owner. She told me, of course, her business is shut down, she has to leave, but she also said she heard at least between 1 to 6 shots. She heard 1 shot first, and then she said she heard another 6 shots. I just spoke to a mother, she's standing right behind us, and she told me her daughter, she's actually taking her daughter to the mall so she can get tickets, so she can get her nails done, because she's got tickets to the Chris Brown concert, which is coming up later on tonight. She brings her other daughter to take her to a different store in the mall, and then as they're starting to walk to that location, that's when they start to hear gunshots. And of course, you can imagine things probably went frantically inside of this mall. Let's take a listen to what that mother had to say.
No, and then I was like, it's just crazy that the mall was just on the news last week for somebody stealing $10,000 worth of merch. I'm like, it's crazy as kids out here. My baby was crying like, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. The whole time I'm thinking it started raining. It's gunshot.
That's what I was thinking, while this is happening. Both of these are your daughters?
Yeah, she was getting her nails done. She wanted to go see Chris Brown tonight, and I'm just looking like, it's scary.
What advice do you want to say to all the people out there that are even thinking about doing something as brazen as this? We got to get it together.
Yeah, we do. I don't understand. And however mad you is, it's never that serious to come into a public place where it's people with their kids.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was a lot of little kids out here today at the mall shopping with their parents. People come here trying to get themselves something to wear to the concert, and it's scary.
Yeah. Mother, we pointed out it's 4th of July weekend, so many people are probably coming to the mall. They're coming to get their outfits and things of that nature to prepare for the upcoming holiday weekend, and then something like this takes place. So many investigators are basically at different exit points at the mall currently right now, and you have so many people in the parking lot just kind of standing around trying to figure out what in the world happened. Why did this happen? Of course, CBS News Detroit, we will continue to follow this story, but we know for sure 2 people have died following a shooting here at Fairlane Mall. I plan to continue talking to people that were inside of that mall. I literally have a woman, she's ready to talk to me right now, so I'm gonna get her side of the story, and hopefully we can continue to follow this throughout the afternoon. But for now, we're live here in Dearborn. Terrell Bailey, CBS News, Detroit.
All right, Terrell, thank you for gathering that information and passing it along so quickly. Again, we have confirmed 3 people shot, 2 killed. That's from sources inside the Dearborn Fire Department. As you can imagine, this is a very fluid situation. I've been on my phone talking with some sources who are part of this investigation right now, and I want to just make this very clear. This is not confirmed yet by the chief there in Dearborn or MSP by any means. But my source says right now this appears to be targeted and not random. That's obviously a concern on many people's minds. We're on the 4th of July Eve. We have a big 250th celebration tomorrow. So again, my source saying this does not appear, the exact text here, not a lone wolf active shooter situation. It appears we've lost our shot from the chopper there. Again, a very fluid situation, but we do know 3 people shot, 2 dead at Fairlane Town Center. We have Terrell Bailey on scene. We're also going to have team coverage for you here momentarily with Heath Kalb. I can see in my peripheral Terrell doing additional interviews with people who were very caught off guard by this shooting, and he's interviewing people in the parking lot. Also, something worth mentioning, Greenfield Village is incredibly close to Fairlane Town Center. Most people just simply calling it Fairlane Mall. And tonight they have a big Salute to America celebration. That kicked off last night. It draws in hundreds, if not thousands of people. They're going to be having fireworks in hours. So this is something people in that community certainly have their eyes on right now, making them a little bit unsettled. You can see how many agencies are there at the mall. It looks like Dearborn is there. Can also see some vehicles from Farmington Hills. I believe their canines are assisting with searching for evidence in this investigation, and then certainly troopers with MSP. So 3 shot, 2 dead at Fairlane Town Center. Again, hearing from sources not confirmed from the chief there at Dearborn or MSP that this was a targeted shooting that happened inside the mall. That is how those 2 people died, not a random act of violence on the eve of the 4th of July, which was some people's initial concerns. We just heard from Terrell Bailey how busy that mall was, just being the day before the holiday. How many people were in there shopping, finding outfits, just prepping, enjoying a day off of work. And many people not working today, so those places a little bit busier. And you can imagine just how concerned some of those shoppers, some of those employees were in the mall. Many of them going on lockdown. We've heard stories of people hiding under cash registers, locking themselves in bathrooms, uncertain of what was happening there. Again, this is a live look from our Eye in the Sky chopper. You can see multiple MSP vehicles. That mall in its entirety on lockdown right now. Let me touch base with the control room. I think we may be able to go back out to one of our reporters there. Okay, we're going to connect live with Heath Kalb. Heath, who have you been talking out there? What is the scene outside of Fairlane right now?
Other side of JCPenney where Terrell is here in Dearborn, and I'm hearing many of the same stories, just so many terrified shoppers inside of the mall. Obviously, it's a hot day, the day before July 4th. It was a busy day inside of the mall. It's still an active scene, as we'll have the guy behind the camera, Nico, zoom in here and show just how active the police presence is still here. They told us to come to this side of the mall because police will be briefing us at some point, hopefully soon, to provide some additional information, because we're still looking to clarify exactly how many people were shot, how many people are injured. But right now, I mean, just from my vantage point, there are multiple people who are inside of the mall right now looking outside as police are investigating all this yellow tape up, looking to find out exactly why this happened, and looking to see, I mean, there are people outside probably wondering if people are okay after this terrifying situation. So obviously we'll have a lot more information in just a few moments once Dearborn police and other first responders brief us. But for now, we'll send it back to you, Rochelle. We're gonna find more answers right here in Dearborn. Heath Kalb, CBS News, Detroit.
Heath, thank you. Yeah, understandably, they are inside that mall right now doing the initial phase of this investigation. That first press conference will be crucial. Just to wrap things here, following breaking news out of Dearborn, a live look from our Eye in the Sky chopper. We have confirmed there has been a shooting there inside Fairlane Mall. And just a couple of minutes ago now, we confirmed 2 people are dead, a 3rd person in the hospital. You've heard live reports from Terrell Bailey and also our Heath Kalb. So team coverage getting started there for you on the scene. Many people concerned when word of this first came down not too long ago, because tomorrow is the 4th of July. For months, many media outlets have been talking about our big America 250 celebration. And so there were concerns that perhaps this was random, that this was an active shooter situation on the eve of the 4th. Hearing from a source here, again, not confirmed from the police chief or MSP, but that this does appear to have been a targeted shooting. Again, a very fluid situation, but hearing by no means was this a lone wolf active shooter attack. We're going to stay on top of this for you while the latest updates on CBS News Detroit at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock.